superfoods, we're not usually talking about dessert, but Chef Dev here has brought us an amazing recipe. Give him a very round of applause. Devin has brought us a recipe that's going to be using superfoods, so I love that.
And I love superfoods. The last few segments I've done have been a little bit heavier around the tummy and stuff like that. So this one is taking a superfood, which is almonds, incorporating that into a dessert. Of course, superfoods, we can talk about cranberries and beets and eggs and chia and quinoa and all these beautiful ones.
Many.
But I do love almonds. One of the most popular tree nuts in the world. Reduces blood sugar and cholesterol, helps manage your weight, you know, hunger. Such good, healthy fats in them. So that's why I thought, why not take these and make a really cool dessert?
Okay, let's do that.
Okay, so let's do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with the base. This, of course, is the finished product here. And I want to demonstrate how we get there, okay?
How do we do it?
So, we're going to put some flour in here. You're going to combine my dry ingredients.
Yep.
Normally we do the quiz with this, but I think you know what these are.
Yeah, let me off the hook, right?
Yeah, you're off the hook today.
So dump it in, sugar?
Yep. All the sugar goes in. That's a cup, 1.5 cups of flour. Baking powder's in there.
Baking powder, salt,
lemon zest.
Lemon zest.
And because lemon zest is such an amazing flavor, we're going to add even more. Do you want to do this?
Ooh, not really, no.
Okay, so I'm going to do this. So I just hold it, and as I'm shaking it, it's constantly turning just a little bit. You see that?
Yes.
And then just give it a bang, bang.
See, I would have never done it like that.
Yeah, so there you go.
I'm happy you did it.
So dry ingredients are here, ready to go. While this is happening in this pan here, I just have some sliced almonds that are toasting. A lot of people are afraid to toast nuts because they
burn
very easily. So just do a low heat.
Yes.
Just do a super low heat and take your time, because once you burn them, what do you have to do? You have to start over. So don't go that far, okay?
Okay.
For the wet ingredients, I have 2 eggs in my bowl. I'm going to add in some oil. I'm just going to keep a bit just to slick that pan up a little bit.
Sure.
Lemon juice in my little cute container.
Just a teeny tiny.
You never know when you need just a little bit, right?
Yeah.
And then almond milk.
Right.
If you want to purchase almond milk, you can, but I'm going to tell you how to do it, okay?
Oh, you made the almond milk.
Made the almond milk.
Okay.
Just take as much almonds as you want, soak them in water overnight, add some salt to it. The next day, drain them, and just blend them up. You'll be surprised that you don't have to add any more moisture to it for it to blend. If you want to take it one step further like I did, then you're going to strain that blended mixture.
Right.
And then you can blend in dates, you can blend in figs,
That's a good
you can
idea.
blend in vanilla, whatever you want, and you can season it up and you can have fun, okay?
Okay, good stuff.
So we have our wet and we have our dry. So I'm just going to give this a quick whisk here to incorporate this.
Yeah.
Super simple so far. This is one of those recipes, I was talking to someone earlier, that if you follow this recipe to a T, you're going to get a perfect loaf every time. And then you can invite me over and I'll come eat it, okay? Right, so.
I like loaves just because, like, well, first of all, it's cake. But I like the consistency of a loaf, especially when you got nuts on it.
So, like I said, we're going to get a really nice consistency here. And you don't want this too thick. It's going to be too dense. Yeah. And you're going to skip the gym and you're going to work this, okay?
That's right. Get it going.
Just like that, and now you see that we have a nice incorporated, no lump mixture.
Very nice.
I said I would keep back some of the oil.
Yes.
A tip when you're using these 4.5 by 8.5 loaf pans is I put a little sheet of parchment down at the bottom. This just further helps you prevent it from sticking, okay?
That's smart.
And then you can have it cut out. That little bit of oil that I had left, I'm just going to drop that in there.
Okay.
And then get your hands in there. You know, and rub it around.
Spread it all around, because you don't want all this stuff sticking to the bottom.
Nope. And an additional thing that you can do here, too, is you can also add some flour to it as well.
Okay.
A little bit of flour, and that'll help it not stick. Do you want to pour this in here?
I'll do it,
Can you handle this?
I can handle it.
And what are we going to bake this at? What temperature?
You're going to bake it at 300.
And 50, exactly.
Yeah.
350.
Right?
And this is going to go for 50 minutes. 50 minutes to an hour, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, and if you want, use a spatula at home, get that all out. To top this now, which is really, really cool, we're just going to make a simple glaze. Okay, so...
The glaze looks amazing.
So I have powdered sugar.
Yes.
I'm going to add this into the smallest bowl I could find.
Okay.
And then to that, I have a teaspoon of water and, a teaspoon of almond extract and 2 teaspoons of water.
Very almondy.
Very almondy.
All
and then we have more lemon juice, okay?
So you get the tart.
You get the tart.
So a bit of the tart in this.
So I'm going to use this whisk that's dirty.
Yep.
And you're going to mix this.
Understand.
And I know you might think that, hey, there's so much powdered sugar in there, and there's not a lot of liquid.
It looks like so much.
But follow the recipe.
Yeah, because it's working already.
You see what happens?
Yes.
And then you get this perfect glaze.
Okay.
Follow this recipe and you'll be a star, I promise.
Okay.
So to this now, you can add more lemon zest. There's lemon juice in it already. But I kind of want to show you how I topped it like this, because there's really no secrets here, right?
Do you have a finished one?
I have a finished one.
Good.
That was baked here.
Okay.
Not. And is cooling down because I put the flour, it just pops right out. See that parchment?
That's cool.
See that parchment I was talking about?
Yes.
That just peels off very easily, just like that.
It's gonna save your dishwashing. I love that.
It's gonna save you dishwashing, okay? I take it and I just like to cut a couple slices out of it first, but what we're gonna do for this segment is I'm just gonna start topping it on my cutting board. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
So take your glaze like this, remove this whisk, and then you can just kind of have fun with it and pour it all over. Now you want to stay in the middle when you do this, okay? Because you want it to ribbon off the side.
Okay.
And then you want to just take like a spatula if you have one here, or palette knife, and just kind of spread it both side to side.
Oh,
just like this, and let it cascade off. Yeah, it's really delicious. It's so simple. This
should actually make that glaze and put it on your toast in the morning.
Yeah, you can use it as pizza dipping sauce.
Is that part of our weight loss challenge now?
Whatever you want, just like this.
That's
and then
so good.
What I would do is, see how I fanned it out there? So we're just gonna take some slices out of it, and you can see how nice and soft and moist. Like see how my finger,
spongy,
really
right?
nice. And your fingers are getting really messy. And then I just
do you want me to do the final blah 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 with the almonds?
Let's do it on here. Why don't we come over here? We'll put it into the middle, and then you make it rain.
He's very particular.
And you make this rain. You can also serve this on a cutting board too. It would look really cool. What do you guys think? And then drop the pan.
Right?
So again, this is a very cool way that you can take a superfood and incorporate it into a dessert.
I love it.
Because desserts, they can be healthy too.
It's so good.